All right, well, if you've ever wondered what $6,000 worth of rebar and $1,000 worth of electrical parts looks like, well, there's the start. For $1,000, I didn't get very much. So we're gonna have to see if we can get a better deal. $6,000 worth of rebar. I mean, I'm telling you, here we go. Looky here. I got rebar, I got parts. I got lots of parts, lots of rebar. This is all going into concrete that's required for the steel building in order for us to build it properly with the city and county's blessings, because you have to have those kinds of things. So yeah, that's $6,000 worth of rebar. I'm impressed. How about you? But yeah, got some more parts in here. I got little stuff in here. I got a little more stuff in here. I got all sorts of stuff. So we're headed down to Kanab to fix the, not the first fill, but fix the bottom of where I failed my first compaction test. I'm about to do some really heavy duty work in that, and I'll show you what we're gonna do because it's gonna be a lot of fun. Big machinery, big machinery. All righty, kids, here we are. I started this project without really talking about this project. We are way deep here. We are over deep. We're gonna start pouring water on it. Notice that Tony and I did not actually coordinate our wardrobe this morning, but apparently we did. So I have to take a minimum of 6 inches out. Then we got to wheel roll it, pack it back in, put another 6 inches back on top, put the other 6 inches back on top, wet it, wheel roll it. I got to meet that compaction specification. Again, that's 1,740 pounds per square foot, and I've got to get it solid. So we're just going to dump a ton of water on it. We're going to do some moving some stuff around, doing some dirt work again. I cut out half. I'm doing this kind of screwy because you know what? It's not an easy task, but you know what? In dirt work, everything, you know, can be covered up. We can cover up our mistakes. So we're gonna go ahead and pour a whole bunch of water on it. I got Tony over there watering right now. We're gonna get a bunch of water on it, and then we're gonna go back in. We're gonna pack the holy living crap out of it. I mean, you know, the holy living crud out of it. All righty, let's get to going doing some stuff. I guess in some ways it's kind of fitting I got Tony out here turning the water on because he was the man who helped me get it in. So we'll make sure he gets his fair due on this deal. We're gonna water it, try and get 6 inches of water in it, pack it hard, and pack and repack is what we're gonna do. Looks like fun, huh? You having fun yet, Tony? I got a funny feeling that he didn't mean that. So we're into this a little bit deeper. Got the first half of this kind of wet down. Pretty quick here. I'm gonna take the big boy. We're gonna fill the bucket full of dirt, and we're gonna do what they call wheel roll. Back and forth and back and forth. And then we're gonna dress it up. We're gonna wet it down again. We're gonna do it again. Then I'm gonna put 6 inches of dirt on. We're gonna wet it down. We're gonna do it all over again. So that's kind of the plan, but I thought I'd keep you updated because we're just about to the point where we're gonna start running a wheel loader on it, and wheel roll it is what they call it. So we're gonna wheel roll it. Oh, what a beautiful day. Look at that. Would you, what a beautiful day. So we failed our second attempt, all right? We're not gonna lie. I'm not probably the most knowledgeable when it comes to doing this. I'm trying to get some help, but not a lot of people available at this time, you know, to help do what we need to do. But anyway, you can see. So here we're going to do something today. We're going to put up we're going to do a couple things. We're going to put up the meter base, which is where our power is going to sit. We're going to have it sitting over here. Citronella wristband, by the way. They call them cedar gnats. No see-ums. Basically, if you're in Georgia and you happen to know, they're like sand gnats. These are the most voracious eating little gnats you'll ever have in your life. DEET spray. Anyway, so we're going to water this. So throughout the day, we're going to put water in, and then we're just going to basically work its way across and work it all the way through and see kind of what it does, because they say my compaction does not meet specs. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to put that meter base up over here. Basically somewhere in about, what is it, about that range right there. So there we go. So we're gonna do that today, show you what we're doing, keep you posted, because This has become a bit of a challenge for me. I hate failing, but I hate worse failing and then not knowing how to fix it. So we're gonna try some things before we actually go back to doing wheel roll compaction again, because it's expensive. And for all you DIY guys and your money that goes away, you understand what I'm talking about. You go broke and okay, so we're trying our best. All right, so we spent a day watering down the hole. Now I don't know what that's gonna do. We're suspecting we're gonna at least keep some moisture in the ground so that next week I can come back down here, dig up a little bit of dirt, maybe bring a compactor in and do some compaction. There's another little thing over here. We'll walk over here. We're going to show you what we did with this, what do they call it? A meter base, so we can have electricity. It's right there behind me. That little thing, right liar. Let's go look at that. While we're out here, I got to show you. This really is pretty country. This is what you see when you have, one of them days where you get a little bit of clouds. Had a little, slight disturbance coming through, but it sure is pretty country we get to live here. Those are kind of cool clouds. Got a little thunderstorm kind of going off in the background here a little bit. I heard just a little bit ago. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you what me and my lovely wife did today. This was our main concentration for the day, other than getting things wet. And this right here is what we call a meter base. So it's about 4 feet wide. Hold on, let's turn it around. Oh, I wasn't even filming. So that's the power pole right there. Come down off that power pole, come straight across the road. We'll go underneath the road. It's the power company will do that for me. Come down along here, scooch our way out here. We'll probably have the dog move when we dig the trench. And we'll dig the trench right up to this deal right here. This is what we call our meter base. That's what they call it. It's where the meter goes, where our big cutoff goes in case there's a problem. And then we'll run our power lines down into our place on our own. We'll have the power company out of our hair. We can do it. Man, that is pretty though, ain't it? That is just pretty. And that pretty much was our, well, one day. Pretty much. We kind of knew this weekend was going to be a little tough to get kind of done what we wanted to do because of this compaction thing, and we're going to figure it out. We need some equipment. I'd love to get the Diesel Brothers involved, but by the time I get this on YouTube, they'll never see it anyway. They probably don't watch my show anyway, but if they did, it'd be nice to have some of the equipment they've got, because I need to get that finished. But dang, I just love the desert. And you watch them storms rolling across out there. They got a little ranch rodeo in town going on, and man, I'll bet they're just having fun with that right now. Got some fun weather. Keep us in mind. We got some things going on. I'm gonna finish this compaction thing. We're gonna get on the build here pretty quick, I hope. See that nice pink in behind that little hill there? It's not really a bluff, but that's kind of what that is, the bluff. That's the reason why you live in this area right here. It is pretty. I'm sitting here watering this down, trying to get the ground on top a little more compact, where we don't have as much dust blowing around, where we just, don't walk in this thing all the time. So it sure is pretty. Then you reach around this side here, and you come around, you see where that over there, there's a little bit of a rainstorm over there. I wish it'd come over here. I'd love to have some water on all this. Sure make things nice. Boy, it's pretty though. Okay, so we need some numbers for our house. So our house number is 8740. So Shala has this really cool deal, as you see. Now watch what she's gonna do. So then she traces it, puts some paper on it, she traces out. And then she gets the 8 out of that. So now we already kind of messed up. We kind of did most of it without. But we're going to show you what we did. So she does that, and then we come around like this, and we cut them out. And so we end up with our numbers. There's of course the 0. And
And then of course the 8 and the 7. Okay, you know what numbers look like. So then I am transferring them to steel, and I'm gonna cut them out with a plasma cutter. Isn't that just cool? I think so. I'll show you tomorrow when I get them cut.
So I'm just going to show you the progress I've made so far. In all actuality, me being able to trace hasn't turned out half bad. So I got the centers cut out, and I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting the rest of these out. The 8 obviously will be the first one, and you know what? I'm of the idea that mark of a good welder is how you cover up your mistakes. So we'll be covering up some mistakes. And Paul Cox says it sometimes on Fab Rats. He says, you know, if you can't be a good welder, be a good grinder. If you can't be a good cutter, be a good grinder. I'm going to fix them. They're going to look good. And I'll show you when we get done. All right, I want my biggest skeptic to know that actually I didn't do a bad job. Look, I never said I couldn't do a bad job, but I was very skeptical. I am definitely my biggest skeptic. I had my serious doubts about how I was going to get these cut out and how they would look. But I'll be honest with you, for the freaking rank amateur that I am, I'd say they turned out okay. And I think they'll look good on our street. I think they will. I think they'll look great on our address post. Okay, so appreciate it. Again, lots of work with the good old plasma cutter and arc welder and whatnot. So we got some work done. We got them. I mean, they're hot. They're a little warm, but they're not bad. Dadgummit, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Thanks, guys. If you didn't have faith in me, shame on you. You should always have faith in me. Oh, wait, that's me. I'm the biggest one that doesn't have faith in me. Sometimes I need to be careful because even I can surprise myself.